Hello there. This is your boy Turgon the Wise coming at you with a new video today. Today is my 3 week update. It's so close to being 3 weeks into the season. It's Wednesday, and we hit the 3 week mark in about 28, 30 hours, something like that. It's going on 10 o'clock my time, and season started at 4 a.m. So that's 6 hours plus 24. So yeah, 30 hours from this moment, we'll be reaching the 3 week mark. Here's the map. Here's what the map looks like. This is what's going on with the map. What's going on down here? I don't even know. I don't know who unaffiliated is, but they're on top. We got Avalon, Hole, and a little bit of Dobie down here. A little doobie. And over here we got 4.5 million pin. That's much more sick. I'm surprised this is even a pin here. Uh, Not much really going on here. We'll check out these other pins though. We want to check out all the pins, all the map. And oh, it looks like these guys took this pass. Let's look at that in a second here. The 4.5 million dead. We got Det on top, next with Ilil, and then some Dobie Gods in Sport. So from what I'm gathering of this battle, it's probably Ilil and Gods fighting against Det, Dobie, and Sport. Over here we have Ilil and Sport. Sprinkle of Det. And LCDR and Ilil over here. So there's some fighting happening over in the east. Over out here at this pass, we got Hack taking this. Actually, it's the demigods that took it, but Hack, I guess, is the name of the kingdom. Hack. They love their name. They're super into the Hack name. Heavily armored commanders. And a K at the end. Uh, it's a cool name. I like Hackers. It's a good movie. You ever check it out? It's a good flick. Dan Aykroyd back in the day. At any rate, so we checked out these flags and got gods and youths over here at the crossing. 215K. Just some light skirmishing going on here right now. And then the big one has been in the Undeeps, where Yudes, Gods, and Dobie have been thrusting themselves through a meat grinder for the past 7 days, apparently. We're at 9.7 million deaths currently. I have seen this go as high as, I think, 10.8. Someone, please feel free to leave a comment if you've seen this pin reach a higher number. Um, but yeah, it's been good. It's been fun, just chilling. Let's see. We've checked out the map. I just want to confirm a couple of things here with some of the kingdoms. You can see what's going on. Uh, just a bunch of chilling really right now by the base. It's kind of crowded over here at the moment. Let's see. Let's go to the seasons. Check that out real quick here. Let's go over the target tab. Yeah, we're 19 days in, so 30 hours away from 3 weeks. So we are approaching the midway point of the season rapidly. Rapidly. Yeah, we got 4 days and 14 hours left to go on good old seize control here. And then a bunch of these little tornado-y things. I guess this means that goes away. I can't remember. There's some sort of an update probably happening for my blue stacks. Yeah. Let's check out the rankings. I'm pretty sure it's Yudes. Gondor has no king. That is Dobie and Det. Only mortals, that's gods and Ilil and Hack. Very nice. I'm just curious. I want to check out. No, that's not what I wanted. check out Hack. So we got demigods. Where is Hack? 900,000 and 466. So they're about 1.3, 1, yeah, 4, 1.37, something like that. 1,370,000, 0.8 thousand. Yeah, not bad. Heavily armed commanders. Down to 37. And then with Demi, 81. And then we got Gray in Breland. Everyone below Gray. I think AVLN kind of works with ILIL. Mims, pretty small little group over in the west. I've seen Conk out in the west as well. Real teeny tiny little war bands out there. Hole, they're in Belfalas. Omis, I've seen them. They're out in the west. And we got Salah. They're up to 79 members now. That's our kingdom partner. Pleasure working with you folks this season. It's nice. It seems like everyone, now we're almost 3 weeks into the season, has kind of partnered up. We started the season kind of in a free for all, and Det joined with Dobie to form the Green Kingdom here. There was another kingdom in Mordor, which was sporting. What was the other one? LCDR. And Eilil took uh, Barad-dûr, and so their kingdom was dissolved. And then Dobie and Det have taken that from Eilil, so that's why all this land down here appears to be neutral. If you took a quick gander at the keeps that have been captured, you'll see they're still pretty predominantly captured by LCDR, Sport, LCDR, Whole, LCDR, and LCDR. So, and what's this one? LCDR? Yep, LCDR. So, what about this one? Oh, Sport still has Kirith Ungol, but Dobie has Minas Morgul, and Det has the Black Gate. No one has Mount Doom. Doomity doomity doom. What do you get from Mount Doom? Plus 5% power production. I mean, I guess that would be good early in the game, but like after you hit like if you real quick, not to I'll go back to the map in a second, but like if you look at my ring, I don't need points in it anymore. Like and I'm at 138. What do you need? Like does anyone still use this for anything? With the scrolls, you don't really need Mind Sharpener at all. And I don't really need this either, but I'm putting points in it anyway because, why not? Let's just finish that puppy. There you go. So, I mean, I have everything that I need for combat maxed out, everything that I need for resource production maxed out, everything I need for troop building and quick march and forts maxed out, and everything that I need for commander XP and combat power maxed out. But, excuse me, uh, now I'm not even max ring 150, and it's like the rest of the points are pretty worthless. I'm gonna hit. I don't really understand why the devs have done this. Maybe it has something to do with other campaign types where 150 points actually gets you something. But you hit, I'm at what was I at 138 here. So 10 more levels, I'll fill this up, and then it's like 149 and 150. What do you do with that? What do you do with those points? Nothing. They just sit there. So dumb. Anyway, that's just a little fun side blurb from me to the devs. So yeah, I was talking about partnerships and how they were forming. Dobie Det formed. This got dissolved. ILO came over, and then just recently, I want to say it was like over the weekend, because today is Wednesday night going into Thursday for me. I would say it was probably like Sunday sometime where Ilil and Gods joined their kingdoms together. And very recently, like I would say like maybe a day, no more than a day, day and a half ago, this purple kingdom of Hack and Demi formed. So uh, I'm not sure what Demi is doing. Maybe they're going to help Ilil down here. They also have a presence up at up here on our borders, so um, we'll see what happens with that. And that's what's going on with my season right now. Oh yeah, that's right. I was briefly up here in the contribution ranking, so pretty. Look at this. I'm behind third place by one. Come on, Pong. Shout out to Pong. Great to have you back on the team, buddy. Um, Pong and I were on Yadu together for many seasons, and I came back to Yadu, and they had formed this fine team with nudes called Yudes. And just in case anyone watching this isn't familiar with me, this is the first video of me you've ever seen. Um, I'm Turgon the Wise. I've been playing Lord of the Rings: Rise to War. This is my 15th season playing the game, and it's been fun so far. Getting some levels, testing some stuff out, trying some different things, burning through troops, burning through resources, building stuff, and it's been fun. I'm really enjoying the season. I hope everyone on the server is having some level of enjoyment of the season. Um, Greater or smaller, for better or for worse. What else can I show you guys that I normally show you guys? My buildings. I mean, there isn't anything. I got a couple levels I can put on storage, but like, who cares? I could put a couple levels, on lumber, but I'd rather use the iron for making troops right now. And that's it. I don't really, you know, I don't spend a lot of effort leveling up battlements and Bowman Tower for a while. If there's like a really long lull in fighting for one reason or another, and I have resources building up, then I'll take care of those things. But otherwise, meh. I don't even bother going to six on these because I don't really use them. I'm not really using dunes either. I got some swans going on, but I don't even really honestly know how much more I'm going to be making those, just because it's such an expensive troop to make, and it takes a really long time to make them, and everything in here, like, who gives a shit? I have the quarters up there, so I have my production from the quarters maxed out. That's really all that matters to me for the quarters. It's gloving it all unlocked though, but yeah, not really a whole lot going on the construction front. Um, Report wise, see if I can show you a couple reports here. Flying around with my cacaws here, the fell beasts, just goofing around, testing some stuff, seeing how it'll do. And yeah, this skull helm, I mean, it's far from optimized, but that's pretty silly doing 28,000 damage with literally one troop. Sorry, YMP. Just testing, bruh. And then I had some fun reports here with my commanders. Empty, Mr. Wonderful. Oof. Yeah, that's an expensive composition there. Like, you, I don't know. I don't like using expensive compositions because you lose a handful of times and then you have no troops and then you're out of combat for, you know, days trying to get more units. Um, but it did well. I mean, my 40 versus 7265, and the small unit does directly counter the large unit. And you can see, Gandalf the White was the one going ham here, and that's kind of what I expect, as he is the fastest of my commanders. Followed, uh, I think Beorn may be next. Is he for speed? 38 speed? No, Sauron has more speed than that. Come on, 46. Something happened. But that's it's interesting going through some of these reports with no troops. So here I'm being countered small troops. Well, I don't have any troops, so it's just the commanders. And you can see all my commanders did damage now. It's nice to just get a little bit of extra prestige for nothing. Uh, oof. Another one here. Oof. Pain. Oh, Doug Iep. 234 5 6 7 8 9. Another victim of my little flyer ruse here. This formation is actually pretty strong. My B team went up against it and did not fare well. I don't believe we'll encounter that report tonight going through this, but we'll see. We'll go through a couple more for another couple minutes here. So this is pretty, I don't know, this is just kind of ridiculous. I mean, the level disparity is the reason why. I totally get it, but like 1400 versus 71, and I smash him for 213,000 damage. That's nuts. Poor guy. And then what happened here? Oh, my main went through some shit. My main's putting in some work. It's a strong formation, and it's fun. It's fun to be active and playing the game. Nice to have a little help as well. 47, 42. Yeah, like 76,000 damage from Gandalf the White is that's pretty solid, I gotta say. That's really good. What did he do here? 54. So I mean he's averaged between 40 and 70,000 damage. Let's check out this report. Another 55. 163 from Daney Dane. Another 41 here. Hazy, I'm sorry I killed you. You did pretty good though for 43 versus 47. Damn. So that's all of those reports. Oh, the white is strong. I must have been the beneficiary of some good RNG here. 71 and 62 is 133, 134 if you add in these guys together. 134 plus 2 is 334. So, yeah, about 7,000 damage received from Madness. Interesting. Oh, I got a siege this time. Oof. Vanilla Gorilla. The hack vanilla. Woo! Brutal, bruh. Brutal. See what happened here. Damn. That is pretty crazy. Yeah, Doug Eep again. Bizarre. Oh, this is just gold. It's just gold. Phew. Another five stack. Oh man, where was this? That's nuts. Killed a bunch of Poseidon's siege here. Thank you for the free merits, Poseidon. Apologies, bro. um, not quite sure what you doing here, Memmy. You crazy, son. Coming in with that. I don't know what this is all about either. Let me try it again. With an even lower army, 35, you should not be PvPing with an army that's below 40. Shouldn't even be anywhere near PvP until your army is 40. Once you hit 40, then you basically have to use PvP to level up because you only get one purple scroll a day. And that's the only thing that you can use to level above from 40 to 45. And then from 45 to 50, it's 100% PvP. And Sun Wukachin, low. So my main's doing some serious work. Serious work. 65,000 damage from Gandalf the White. I'm digging the damage dealing build here. Then we got another stack here. Man. Oh, stuff. Stuff. You gotta get leveled, son. Only 24,000 or 28,000 damage. That's interesting. I wonder why this is so low. I hate to say this because Stuff is my friend. Stuff is one of the guys playing Odin. But I guess I just killed you too fast. I'm sorry. Oh, Freyr Nix. I don't recognize this name too much, but I badly outlevel you. So Zalber. I'm not familiar with that name either. Level 29. This is a siege commander. Smoked that siege. Thank you for your generous contribution towards my merit fund. And this also, well, it's not a sieger, but 65, 80. You haven't maxed out your academy yet, or I guess it's just not full. Maybe he could hit somebody else before he hit me. That would make more sense. Crazy. Kratos is shady. Barbecue. Sorry, Kratos. Mugo. That's a name I haven't seen yet from Hack. So you can see we're getting a good variety of fighting in on a daily basis between fighting Hack, fighting Gods, fighting Dobie, fighting Debt. There's a little bit of everything going on here. Ice Reloaded. I remember that name from last season. Sorry, I murdered you. Executioner. I remember you from last season too. Sorry, I killed you. Sparta. I don't recognize that name, so I'm not sorry I killed you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry I killed you too. Let's see. Cletus, he's strong. He's pretty strong. Dobie guy. Sorry you killed me. But I took a big bite out of you at least. Half full. Mato. Let's check out Mato here. 42 versus 47. 65,000 damage from Gandalf the White. I love it. I love it. Oh, let's see what the B army did here. Not really much. I mean, what do you expect against 3600 level 25? Yeah. Oof. Noise. Noise. Let's like like white noise, but just spelled differently, like not Noice. But that's clever. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that's what the name sounds like is noise. Nick. Sorry, I killed you, Nicky. 44. Strike. I feel like I recognize that name. I think he was with them last season as well. 61K there. Bayorn doing more damage than Dane. That's always a good time. Gray. Why are you hitting my stuff? No. My farm. It's funny when people complain about their farm. Sorry, I shouldn't mock them. This is actually, 37 to 78. He took a pretty good chunk out of me, 24K to 37K. So I would have expected to have done better. So Hades hard on, well done. And then took a big old bite out of Reese here. Sorry, Reese. You're just a peanut butter cup, and I like eating those things a lot. I don't care if I get diabetes. I'll keep eating them. Not to imply that you are a Reese's peanut butter cup, Reese. Just reminded me of Reese's peanut butter cups. That's all. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just checking to see if there's any solid reports with the B team. Really. Oh no! Someone killed my. You got my reinforcements. How dare you? Let's look at this report actually, because there should be a commander. Reinforcing army engaged. Whole army was annihilated. Phew. Oh, so it was just a straight reinforcement. It wasn't someone sending a commander to a base. I see. More noise. Sorry, noisy. I don't know you, but I'm like just apologizing to everyone for our fights today. Rat. Now this guy kicks my ass. Arguably, Raven is the strongest player in Dobie. I don't know if there's too many people around the server or in Dobie that would disagree with that sentiment, but I have yet to produce uh, a fight with him in the last couple of days that has not looked different from this. I think I got him once early in the season, but he is farmed as flying fuck right now. 48. You kidding me, mate? How did you do that? Wasn't against me. Well done, though. I mean, that is a really strong formation. So he is one to look out for sure. Rivzog the Eviscerator, aka Little Horus, I believe. Yeah, he got me. My liver burns. I got you. ENZ Rock LV 426. Level 426. I wonder what ENZ Rock is. I don't know. I'm not gonna comment. Not gonna comment. Not gonna speculate there. Exor. This reminds me of a character from Star Wars Legends, a book called Dark Empire. It takes place between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. If you haven't read it, I highly suggest it. It's a pretty good book. And there was a character named Zeexer, and it looks similar to that spelling. Ivar the Boneless. Ooh, big crunchy. He's also one of those strong guys. Sorry, Tactician Gator. Chomp. Sorry, you named yourself Gator. It's just left yourself wide open for that one. SPF 12. Don't you need some higher, like SPF? Like I don't know. I'm pretty white, so I would say like SPF 50 minimum for me. Um, but just on my neck, like my neck and my shoulders and top of my feet, my ears and stuff. Rest of me tan's pretty good for a white dude. Ecthelion of the Fountain. Shout out to Ecthelion. I love that name. This is an appropriate name for the lore of this game. Anyone who doesn't know Ecthelion of the Fountain being a mighty captain of Gondor during the first. I'm sorry, not Gondor. Gondolin during the first age of Middle Earth. He slew multiple Balrogs before dying while killing the captain of all Balrogs. This is the Balrog that slew Feanor. This is the Balrog that slew Fingon. Uh, this killing Gothmog was a big deal. So anyway, Delion on the Fountain, you get shout outs for the excellent name. And his formation is pretty strong too. I smoked him this go, but like, watch out for him. He's leveled and strong. TDL, I don't know TDL very well, but he's not using a full meta configuration, but that's okay. Let's see what you're doing with your Gilly here. So yeah, I mean, he's using the heralds, and you would think heralds versus other melee are going to do pretty good, but in this instance, it doesn't look like it's that effective. Too much DD damage is just going to melt right through that. So it doesn't even matter that they're good against the guardians. The commanders are going to just eat them for lunch. And the evasion is great for the first 2 rounds. It's probably what kept you alive for a bit, but um, I like Gil-galad. This is what I was looking for in terms of like a good report, like an actual battle. It's not really a good report for me. Uh, Dougie 234 had my number here, but this shows you what I'm doing with my B team with the Swans and the triple BKs. And Gimli did his job, all in all. Just this formation does a tremendous amount of healing. Tremendous, 20,000 healing from Galadriel. So and another and 95,000 damage to boot. So like she did as much damage as my Gimli. What does she look like? Yeah, she's got the sharp blade a 2 set. Yeah, you need 2 more for the sharp blade. So there's no set bonus being, but she's got really high focus and the damage. This is all of these pieces of gear are maxed out completely, refined everything. So arguably, this is the strongest player on hack. Dougie 234. Let's check out a Sauron. 38 speed, not super tanky. Not really sure. He doesn't even use the enemy. I'm kind of confused. It's all the Galadriel, I guess. 215-40. Yeah, if my main was fighting this guy, I would bend him over. But my B team struggles mightily against him, and my B team is not bad, as you can see. He's already got some 41s and 42s. Um, Gil is pretty solid tank, and you can see he didn't take a lot of loss. Gandalf gets melted pretty quickly. I'm not sure how much his White Council is actually helping me here. 25, so the Sauron's probably stealing that because he's just slow. And the Gimli, there's no evasion, so big whoop. She's healing through a lot of damage. He died pretty probably right after he died. He probably died round 1 or round 2, and then he probably died round 2 or round 3, maybe round 4. So, and then I was just left with these 2 guys. That's my best guess anyway, without watching or going through the report or anything. So at any rate, I think now that I've gone through reports for like 20 minutes, I've ta- I don't know, I just love looking at reports. I don't have a lot of time to sit here and pour through reports and evaluate things. I'm usually so busy doing stuff in the game. So it's pretty cool to take a moment with everyone watching these to kind of study my own stuff and share it with you. Sharing is caring, you know. It's a video game. Um, it's a war game, and I play competitively, but I think I try to remain, you know, humble. Let's see what happens if I hit this guy. And then after I hit this guy, we'll call it a night. What do you think, eh? Wrap this video up. So we got 2 minutes to talk about stuff. I walked through the leaderboard from the contribution ranking, the personal production. You can see is pretty mixed up here. Raven is up top for Dobie. Bury Devil's on the top for Yudes. Niton? Neton? Someone's going to have to let me know what his pronunciation is there. Himley fourth, Francis. So you can see like there's a good mix of there's debt, ogres and debt, Dobie, Kennel. So like there's a lot of farm on the server. I'm sitting pretty at 26th. So like all these folks have got even better farm than me. From a fellowship standpoint, Hughes is on top at 2.5 million. Gods is second at 2.4. Dobie at 2 million. Debt at 1.6. Ilil at 1.5. Sella at 1.3. LCDR at 1.2. And Sport at 1 million. And then Demi and Omus round out the top 10. Huge disparity between 10 and 1. 659,000 production here. 2.6 million, almost 2.6 million, 2.5 million at the top over here. Contribution ranking, we got a bunch of people already over a million merits. Not sure what everyone else is looking like around the server, but it's fun. We like to fight. I don't know what's going to happen this season. We're probably going to have a rough go at it, but you know, I think everyone on the server will be by and large. That's part of the reason why we're here, right? So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. This is 3 weeks. You know, we're on the verge of being on the eve of 3 weeks in this game. I will not have an opportunity to do another video for at least another week, and I'll probably do my week 4 recap or update um, next Friday. Hoo 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 hoo! Barbecue 31,000, 21,000. I love it. 659 dead for 4. That's a good trade. I'll take that trade. Sorry, Roger. Rager. It's supposed to be, I guess, something either in French, and I'm not familiar with the French word rager, or it's like your rage, but they put the UR as your, and they put it on the back side of rage as opposed to on the front side of rage. Um, that's an interesting name. It's not lore. I'll tell you that much. It's not related to the Westeros lore. This isn't Westeros. I made a joke there. I make joke. All right, my friends. Well, that's about all the time I have for tonight. I thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Some shout outs to my boys DPCP Darkness, Vanilla, Danny, Robin, uh, Jeff Kaka. Who's else somebody I can give some love to? I give lots of love in my videos to people. Who's a Fellow of the Rings, of course. If you haven't seen his channel, make sure you go check out the Fellow of the Rings channel. He does excellent podcast content, streaming the game live. And a new member of our team. I'm excited to welcome Jax Callie. I've known Jax Callie. I've been watching him for many seasons. He appears frequently on Fellows podcast show. He's a nice dude. So I'm excited to have him join the Udes family. And Two Steps, got to give love to Two Steps. And who else can I give some love to? Luthien to Newfield. Let's see. When I'm on the gun, it's just like I'm blanking on cool people because I love everyone so much. Anyone, Squad 5, big shout out from the big dog, Toru Kanu, the Wise, sitting right now at 1.6 million merit, almost 3 full weeks into the season. Thrilled about that. Really looking forward to seeing what we end up with here. It could be a big one. Win or lose, it's all about the merits, baby. So, at any rate, I guess that's going to be it for me and for the shout outs. Oh, I'll throw a couple more shout outs to my boy Batukas the Wise, Morgoth, aka Aracano, my boy Aracano, obviously. And shout out to D Trope, wherever you are and whatever you're doing. I hope you're having a great summer, bro. And some other old friends. Just want to throw some shout outs to my boys like Pure Hate, X, Lord Morpheus, A Perk, my boy Kirby. Uh, Got to give some love to some other folks on Udes here, like CLF and Terror and Gibby. Good guys, man. So now that I've sat here and looked at 30 minutes of reports and gone over the map and talked about pretty much every facet of the season I could possibly talk about, it is that time to say thank you all again for watching me ramble on and on. I appreciate you, and I hope the rest of your week and weekend treat you well. Have a happy and safe 4th of July for those celebrating in or outside of America. And we'll do it all again soon, my friends. Talk to you later. Turgon the Wise, signing off. Take care and stay well. Cheers.